Living in the province, we can see trees everywhere, allowing us to breathe in fresh air every day, giving us a sense of security from disasters such as flood and landslide, and providing us sustenance and livelihood. But not everyone appreciates these kinds of things, especially those who have grown to live in a modernized world. What is deforestation? According to National Geographic, deforestation is the purposely clearing of forest land. In order for the human race to move forward, forests have to be raised for agricultural and manufacturing purposes, road construction and urbanization. As humans are superior from any other species in the planet because we are able to think ahead of the future, perhaps too much ahead sometimes. Humans became too much focused on modernization that it failed cross to their minds the possible outcomes of everything that is too much. So, what will happen if we continue deforesting our forests? Well, according to research, climate change is still the number one environmental problem of the whole planet. And what is the number one cause of climate change? Deforestation. How does this affect us humans? Deforestation results to climate change. Climate change causes the increase of respiratory and cardiovascular disease, injuries, and premature deaths related to extreme weather events. Forests are also home to millions of plants and animal species. Deforestation forces them to leave their homes and adapt to new ones, and some kill during the process, which causes extinction. Forests are not only habitats to wildlife but also foster medicinal conservation. The microbial community, which is responsible for the production of clean water, removal of pollutants, and recycling of nutrients, are at major risk. And according to Brazilian Amazon forecast, about 80% of the global biodiversity is located in tropical rainforest. And up to 90% of predicted extinction will occur until the next 40 years. These are just a few examples of the negative impact of deforestation aside from the risk of flood, landslides, storms, and many more disasters. If you ask me, I'd rather live in a planet where I need to exert energy to work something out than to live in a modernized or urbanized world but in constant risk of these life-threatening disasters. Trees, which was once the most essential to us human beings, have become nothing but sacrifice for our own innovations and technology. There's no need for us to go against the urge of humans to continue moving forward with technology, but we must give attention to what our limitations are and how we can mitigate the negative impacts of our sacrifice in order to achieve our goals. We as human beings should have a sense of responsibility towards our environment, especially our trees and forests, which is what naturally form our planet. Afforestation is the act of planting of trees on an area of land in order to make a forest. Reforestation is the establishment of a forest by planting trees in existing forest land. If you believe that it is too much for you to achieve this goal, it is actually not. There are lots of organizations online that lets you take part in planting trees with them. Some even have offers where you don't even have to plant a tree yourself. To make it easier for you, I have listed some famous and legit websites where you don't have to move a muscle or even spend a single penny, but will help you make a difference for a betterment of our forest and planet. So, sit there, relax, plant a tree, and help save our forest. Number 1 is Ecosia. Ecosia is a search engine like Google, but very different. Ecosia use their ad revenue to plant trees where nature and people need them most. The Ecosia community has already planted millions of trees in Ethiopia, Brazil, Indonesia, Spain, and as well as many other biodiversity hotspots. You can download the app in Google Play Store and App Store. Number 2 is G-Forest. Some of you may have already seen this in the GCash app, but for those who are not aware, there is a virtual tree in the app where once you have earned enough green energy, you can plant a native tree like yakal or other trees available in the GCash app. And the last is One Tree Planted. OneTreePlanted.org is a non-profit tree planting charity that plants trees in countries around the world. They have a community organization here in the Philippines as well. As it said, it is a charity, meaning you have to donate. One tree costs $1, which is equivalent to 50 pesos, which is not that much. It is for the planet you're living in. These websites are sponsored by reforestation companies and assure that your effort goes to what it advocates. I should also suggest that aside from this, you can also make it a resolution to plant a tree or two every year. You can ask your family and friends to join you in your advocacy. Together, we can help revive our forests, prevent extinction, and make this planet a better home for us and our future generation.